So one of my followers of my channels sent me this article about Barack Obama, former president, anti-American traitor, and Muslim.
Talked about my Muslim faith, and you're absolutely right that has not
Christian
come.
faith.
My Christian faith and my Muslim faith.
Muslim faith.
Barack Obama, who was in Indonesia this weekend, basically bad-mouthing the United States, too much patriotism, Donald Trump, and the fact that he pulled out of the Paris Agreement. It was nice when George W. Bush got out of office, even though we had to deal with Obama for 8 years, but George W. Bush, he went away. He shut up and he disappeared. You barely heard a word out of George W. Bush. That's not the case with Barack Obama. He's been flapping his gums pretty much since he's got out of office. Getting involved, talk about getting involved in elections, but he was like talking to the French people to vote for globalist Macron. He's been like, him and, I forgot her name right now, but one of his aides, you know, they were having sleepovers at his mansion, talking about, you know, how to resist and organize against Donald Trump. Barack Obama is an anti-American globalist. He needs to shut the hell up and go away. He's over in Indonesia, where he grew up. He may have been born in Hawaii, and he may claim Chi-town, Chicago, but he pretty much grew up for a lot of his life in Indonesia, in Muslim country. And that's where his, you know, his allegiance truly is. We can see how he's tried to destroy America as an American president, hosting terrorist group like Black Lives Matter at the White House, dividing the country racially when he said that if he had a son, he would look a hell of a lot like Trayvon Martin. During that whole episode, you know, the whole opening the floodgates, allowing in all these refugees, setting up basically what would have been the final nail in the coffin had Hillary Clinton been elected. Oh man, did we dodge a bullet with that? We're not done yet though. We need to stand up and we need to resist as well. We need to resist this anti-American liberalism, their communistic, Islamic loving, Sharia loving, globalist ideology that they're trying to shove down the throats of America and literally change the way of America, the culture of America, the demographics of America, so that they can get into power and hold that power forever by taking our tax money, offering it to everybody else essentially in the name of free stuff, buying their votes. This is what the Paris Agreement was. Us working, being taxed, and having all that money, trillions of dollars over the next like couple of decades, sent out of America abroad. While all these third world countries are horrible for the environment, America is like, I mean, we got to be one of the best. We have all kinds of regulations. Where do you see awful environmental happenings going on in this country? You don't. We've cleaned a lot of it up, what we did have, And we have lots of regulations and laws, and nobody wants to live in a polluted country anyway. We're not stupid. The Paris Agreement was a sham. It was a globalist sham to siphon money and jobs out of the United States and sending them to these third world countries and these globalist friendly countries while destroying us. So good on Donald Trump for pulling out of that agreement. And again, back to this article. So Obama is in a foreign nation bad-mouthing patriotism and nationalism, saying that there's been too much of it. Too much patriotism is a bad thing, while here at home, our President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, is trying to do right by America, praising America, and working towards, even though he's having some roadblocks between the resisting left, the Democrats, and the traitorous rhino Republicans who are trying to block his America First agenda, he has kept up with a lot of promises. He's reduced a lot of Obama-era crap that he had put on the books. And he is really trying his best to do what he can to keep his promises. But the fight doesn't stop there. We have to defend our way of life. We have to defend our country. We have these next 3 years, then we have to re-elect Donald Trump. But even then, it's not over. We have to secure our American culture and ideology, destroy communism completely in this country, destroy globalism in this country, and destroy this Islamization of America. We need to seal our borders. We need to build that wall, build it big and tall, and we just need to really get back to fixing our nation, our people. We have to help our people before we help anybody else. We have, forget sanctuary cities for illegals and Muslims. What about our vets? What about our homeless people, our homeless vets? What about our American citizens? When do we count for something? Anyway, it's truly disgusting to see this traitorous slime, Barack Hussein Obama, out there bad-mouthing America and throwing some jabs, even without mentioning his name, at Donald Trump on Independence Weekend. It's truly disgraceful, and he should be ashamed of himself, and he should stay in Indonesia where he belongs. Anyway, that's all I have. Happy Independence Day to everyone out there. Be strong, stand up, and fight for America before it's too late. If you got anything to add to this, please do so in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like the video if you like it, and I am out of here till the next time.